I've been selling houses for almost 19 years and I see people making the same mistakes. And not only first-time home buyers either, but everyone across the board. Because buying a home is an emotional experience that we justify with reasons, so just by the mere fact that it is emotional, it won't make sense. And that's why you need someone like me on your side to keep your head straight. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Celina Acosta, your Phoenix, Arizona real estate agent. And the biggest mistake most people make when buying a house is forgetting that there are hidden costs to home ownership. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the 8 things that you should not forget to budget for when calculating the cost of buying a house that you just fell in love with. So let's get to it. Number 1, property taxes. Many new homeowners don't realize how significant property taxes can be because they can and will increase over time. Property taxes are reassessed every year, and most of the time they go up. Property taxes are based on the assessed value of the home. They are determined by the county, taking into consideration the sale prices of the nearby comparable homes. So as your home goes up in value and your neighborhood goes up in value, so will your property taxes. The most dramatic increase will happen if and when you buy a brand new home from the builder, where the builder is still building the rest of the neighborhood. So your property taxes the day you buy the house will be very different a year or two later when the neighborhood is completed and the rest of the homes are sold. So I've seen property taxes double or triple in price when this happens. But normally, if you live in an established community, property taxes would go up no more than 5%. Number 2, homeowners insurance. This is such a hot topic right now. Homeowners insurance prices have been climbing like crazy lately. Some insurance companies are suddenly doubling their price or simply dropping people altogether, leaving homeowners scrambling, looking for another home insurance company that will take them, preferably at the same price they used to have. But most likely that won't happen because insurance coverage has gone up a lot in the last few years. Some reasons are the increased cost of labor and construction materials, high inflation, and the increase in frequency and severity of extreme weather. They have the insurance companies making bigger payouts and therefore are forcing them to increase their coverage prices across the board. Mortgage lenders will require you to get insurance, and the cost can vary depending on the location and depending on the home's value. Special coverage for floods, landslides, or earthquakes may be required in certain areas of the country. We really don't have earthquakes here in Arizona, but there are land fissures, floods, fire, hail, storms, etc., which can damage or destroy property. Even if you own your home free and clear and don't have a lender requiring you to have home insurance, I highly recommend it. Number 3, HOA fees. If the home is in a community within a homeowners association, monthly, quarterly, or annual fees are charged for maintaining community areas, amenities, enforcing community standards and rules. Also, the HOA fees go up every year. So if you live in a home that is part of a homeowners association, this is another fixed cost of ownership that will never go away. And some people conveniently don't think about when calculating their monthly payment. Number 4, maintenance repairs. Homes require regular upkeep and maintenance, such as pest control, landscaping, fixing and replacing appliances, HVAC maintenance, roof repairs, etc. Unexpected repairs like a broken AC unit, a broken refrigerator can be costly. And due to inflation, the maintenance of a home has gone up considerably. A lot of my clients are complaining about AC repairs, pool repairs, simple plumbing repairs being too high. They call me to tell me that something that used to be like $150 to fix is now costing them like $300 to fix. And it all adds up. Those little things add up. $100 for pest control, $150 for landscaping, $250 for pool maintenance, $500 for an unexpected irrigation repaired in the backyard. All those little things add up and can really wreak havoc in your monthly budget if you were not accounting for them. Number 5, utilities. Water, electricity, internet, gas, trash, sewer bills can add up quickly, and these items will increase with time as well. If you are moving from a smaller rental property, if you lived in a condo and now you live in a house with a yard, and if you have a swimming pool, you will pay more in utilities. For a more in-depth breakdown of the cost of owning a swimming pool in Arizona, I have linked a video below. So if you have a bigger house, 2 or more AC units, poor insulation, it's the middle of summer in Phoenix, Arizona, and you have to run your AC 24/7, you will pay more electricity. And yes, it depends on usage, but the cost of utilities go up every year as well. So it doesn't matter if you use it less, the price of electricity and water goes up every year. Number 6, home improvement cost. Home improvement cost is another one that has gone up through the roof in the last few years, also due to inflation and higher labor and material costs. According to a Forbes article, home improvement costs have gone up a total of 21% since the year 2020. Whether you want to paint, upgrade the kitchen, replace the windows, update a bathroom, these improvements come with a higher price tag now, especially over time. On average, Americans spent $22,000 on a single home renovation project. Only 4 years ago, people used to spend $18,000 for the same single home renovation project. Number 7, landscaping. This cost may not apply for people who live in a condo, but most homes with a yard, the cost of lawn care, tree trimming, irrigation, and maintenance, and maintaining gardens and outdoor spaces, etc., is a cost that we really don't think about when we're buying a house, and we forget to budget for it. Sometimes people look at the water bill and they can't understand why it's so high if they were hardly in the home that month. Well, it all went to your yard. That's the reason why having gravel in your front yard or your backyard is so common here in Arizona, you see. We don't get a lot of rain, and we are in the desert, so it costs money to water all those trees and grass and plants. And to conserve water and save money, a lot of people opt to having less vegetation in their yards. Installing artificial turf is common, but nothing is as common as installing rocks or gravel in your yard and having desert-friendly plants that only require minimum water. So that's the reason why so many people have rocks and cactuses in their yards. And number 8 and final one, appliance replacement. Major appliances such as refrigerators, washing machines, dryers, stoves, HVAC systems have a limited lifespan and will eventually need replacing. And they have gone up in value too, just like everything else due to inflation, supply chain issues, the cost of labor and materials, etc. And some new and excited homeowners don't really think that their washer, dryer, or water heater will die so quickly after buying the house, so they really don't budget for that. But it happens. They were working one day and the next day they just die. And now you have to fork up hundreds of dollars to replace them. So there you have it, the most important hidden cost of homeownership in Arizona. This seemingly insignificant cost can add up. So it's important for homeowners to factor them into their long-term budget. What's a good rule of thumb? I would say 1 to 4% of your home's value annually. So if your house costs $400,000, budget between $4,000 and $16,000 for any and all of the hidden costs I mentioned here any given year. Was this helpful? Did I miss anything? Please comment below, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Until next time.